Drop it.
What's up, guys? It is Sunday, and guess what today is? Anybody guess? It is refeed day. So today will be a high carb day, and last week I did have a refeed, and that was actually my last video. So I'm planning to do a refeed once per week now, and today I'm going to go higher than last week's. So last week I think it was roughly 600 grams of carbs, and today I'm going to shoot for 800. Right now my daily carb intake is 425 grams, and yeah, I just felt really good after the refeed. You know, my daily intake of carbs is pretty good, but you know, definitely beneficial to have refeeds. So let me show you guys what I picked up today. So here are my carb sources for today's refeed, and these are the rolled gold pretzels that I normally get. I'll show you guys the macros. And on refeed days, you know, it's good to have the fats lower and the carbs high, so obviously that's why focus. There we go. So 1 gram of fat, 24 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein per serving. So that's a good carb source for your refeed. Also, I'm gonna try these out. I never had them before, but the macros are for, let's say, 1 muffin, 1.5 fat, 28 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein, and this says to use vegetable oil and 1 whole egg, but what I like to do is use Greek yogurt as the fat replacement, and it really, you know, it knocks the fat down dramatically. So yeah, just a little tip, guys. So in place of vegetable oil, I always use Faye Greek yogurt. Next, you get some cream of rice, and this is, I love this stuff. It's so good, and look at the macros: 0 grams of fat, 34 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein. And I can eat probably this whole box and not really be satisfied, because it just goes down so easy. It's so good. And cream of rice is actually really good if you're trying to bulk and, you know, you have a hard time getting in calories or carbs, because this stuff, it's just amazing. It's so good. Put a little bit of Walding Farm syrup on it, maybe cinnamon, whatever you want. It tastes good. Next, I got some Special K vanilla almond, and the macros on this: 1 gram of fat, 25 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein per serving. And again, really low in fat, higher in carbs. And then you got some of these. Last refeed I had the honey Dijon, honey mustard Dijon, I believe, and these garlic parmesan ones are actually really good too. So the macros on these: 1.5 grams of fat, 22 grams of protein, and 3 grams of carbs. That's per serving. And there's just some rice cakes. The chocolate ones, I probably won't have these today because I usually have a sleeve at a time. So there's 7 in a sleeve, so it'd be about 7 grams of fat for, well, per rice cake it's 1 gram of fat, 12 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. These definitely taste really good. These are, you know, just basically the plain ones. They are pretty plain, but as you can see here, 0 grams of fat, 7 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. And then some good old russet potatoes. What are the macros on these? 448 grams, you get 0 grams of fat, 26 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein. And look at that potassium. 620 milligrams of potassium per 148 grams of carbs, well, worth of sweet potato. I mean, grams of russet potato. And then over here I just got some white sweet potatoes. You guys know how I love those. And then for a protein source, I just have some 99% fat-free ground turkey. Macros are per 4 ounces raw, 1 gram of fat, and 28 grams of protein. So yeah guys, those are my grocery pickups for today's refeed. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all those carb sources, but here we go. Let's get started. 3:15 p.m. and let's start this refeed. So here I have my daily platter, but like you guys know, I took all the fat out of it, so there's no nut butter or avocado, and yeah, it's just a leaner protein source, not beef. So here I have 200 grams of broccoli, 100 grams of spinach, some garlic, and I have 4 ounces of cooked chicken breast. And over here I have 1,000 grams of russet potato that I chopped up and baked in the oven at 400 degrees. And over here is 245 grams of sweet potato, and I poured some Walden Farm syrup on there just to add some sweetness to it, since I'm not using a almond butter or cashew butter like I normally do. And here is this barbecue sauce that I just started using, and it's really good. Macros for 32 grams is 9 grams of carbs, and that's what I have on top of the vegetables and chicken. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll put the total macros for this part 1 of my refeed, and I'll check in with you guys in a bit. That food stood no chance. I love carbs. So part 2 of this refeed, I have 2 servings of those garlic Parmesan pretzels, and 1 serving of the rolled gold honey wheat pretzels, and 7 of those plain rice cakes. And total macros for this little snack be on the screen, and show you guys what I get into next. So I just put those Hodgson Mills apple muffins into the oven, and the recipe called for 2% milk and vegetable oil, but instead I substituted and used unsweetened cashew milk, and also 50 grams of 0% Greek yogurt in place of the vegetable oil. They should be done pretty soon, and I'll show you guys what they look like. So stay tuned, guys. And here we have the muffins. Looking pretty good. And in here I have 100 grams of Greek yogurt mixed up with the sugar-free, fat-free Jello pudding mix, the vanilla flavor. And I'm just gonna put these on top of here and eat them. So let me show you guys. And here they are, topped with the Greek yogurt and the pudding mix. So let's try them out. That's damn good. See the chunks of apple in there? That's good stuff, guys. Try it out. so I just pretty much ate all that food you just saw, just straight in a row. It's 4:45 p.m. right now, and yeah, I started to heat up, so I had to take my sweatshirt off and just cool down a bit. All those carbs, as you can see, I'm already pretty vascular. And yeah, one more thing, when you have your refeed days and high on carbs, definitely drink tons of water, because with every gram of carb it pulls 3 grams of water, so you definitely want to stay hydrated. And yeah, I've had some people ask me, well, subscribers ask me, what do I drink when I eat my food? Usually all I drink is just water. You know, I don't have any liquid calories. You know, I get all my calories and food in through all my calories in through whole food sources. Yeah, the only liquid stuff that I add is pretty much just the rise from Poliquin. It's just BCAAs and beta alanine. It turns it to like a purplish color. But today was an off day. I'm not training, so I'm not really drinking BCAAs, but sometimes I will just throw it in there just to add some flavoring, you know, because water does get a little boring, and if it does have some flavor in it, then, you know, it just makes it easier to get the water down. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna probably chill out for a little bit and then, you know, figure out what I'm gonna eat next. But let me show you guys where I'm at so far for today. So far today, I've had 550 grams of carbs, 118 grams of protein, and 28 grams of fat. And I'm going to shoot for like 800 grams of carbs, but I might eat more. I don't know, we'll see. Well, you guys will see, so stay tuned, guys. Refeed part 4. Here I have 3 servings of that Special K vanilla almond cereal and 1 cup of almond milk. I'll put the total macros on the screen, and yeah, the time is currently 7 p.m. and I got some cream of rice that's cooking in the microwave right now, so I will show you guys that once it's done. And here is my giant bowl of cream of rice. This bowl is pretty massive. I mean, here's my hand. As you can see, yeah, this bowl is big. And yeah, I like my cream of rice on the thicker side, instead of like, you know, I don't like having like eating it like soup, you know. So I like it kind of like doughy like this, so I can actually like chew it instead of just, you know, swallow it like soup. And yeah, I'll put the macros for this cream of rice. And here I have 5 servings and 1 cup of cashew milk. And let me show you guys my total so far today. I am at my goal of 800 carbs, but I don't know. What do you think? Should I go for 1,000? I think I might just do that. It'll make the video a little more interesting. So yeah, I'm going to eat up this cream of rice, and then we'll see what I come up with next for another about 200 grams of carbs. So alright, stay tuned, guys. And here we have it. 1,008 grams of carbs. So here I have just 3 servings of cream of rice. I ended up finishing the whole entire box, like I talked about earlier, no problem. And yeah, I just got some Walden Farms syrup on top. And over here is just 4 servings of the Special K cereal, the vanilla almond, with half a cup of cashew milk, because I finished that as well. And yeah, I'll put the total macros for both of these on the screen, and I'll finish this up and check in with you guys in a bit. All done. 1,000 grams of carbs down the hatch. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my full day of refeeding. And again, reason being for refeeds is just to, you know, replenish glycogen. And you know, the leaner you are, it's more important to have refeeds. I am on, you know, a good amount of carbohydrates, like I did say before, but I'm also training hard 5 days a week and also skating. So last refeed definitely gave me a little boost. So yeah, and last one was 600 grams. This one I shot for 800, but I said why not go to 1,000. So yeah, tomorrow training chest, and looking forward to feeling good. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me show you guys the totals for the day. This was the muffins, the yogurt, cashew milk with the cream of rice, a second serving of cream of rice cakes, pretzels, cereal, daily platter, and I had 2 scoops of wellness greens. Totals for the day: 1,008 grams of carbs, 158 grams of protein, 39 grams of fat, and 61 grams of fiber. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the next video. So, yeah. Boom. Just kidding. Later, guys. Check in with you guys in the morning. Peace.